Good day and welcome to the South African lawn. Today is episode 2 of weed control, and more especially it will be about weed control application, or the actual killing of your weeds in your lawn. And the reason why I'm so excited is I cannot wait to get rid of them. Ha! If you didn't watch last week's episode regarding weed identification, I reckon you should exit this one first, go and watch that, because I just assume that everyone knows what weeds are in their lawn. Just a basic list of products that you will need for this exercise will be something like this 1 liter sprayer, or I've got a little bit bigger one here, a 2 liter sprayer, and some weed control products, and also some wetting or surfactant, and also coffee and a flathead screwdriver. So now I want to talk to you about the first method of killing weeds, and this actually only applies to when you have a very small amount of weeds, and that is picking weeds or digging out weeds, but it is also the most time consuming way to remove weeds, but let me show you an easy way how to pick weeds, or how I do it. So yeah, I just want to show you an example of picking weeds. So here we've got a standard, I don't know what it is, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to hand pick this. So what I like to do is I like to take a flathead screwdriver like this and find the base of the plant where it enters the soil, and stick in the screwdriver next to it, and then just give it a half a turn to the sides each way, and then hopefully this have loosened up the soil enough for me to remove this whole thing with its roots, and boom, out comes the roots, and hopefully it doesn't grow again. Cool. Okay, so now I want to introduce you to option number 2, which consists of weed control. Okay, so before we get to the application of the weed control, I first want to talk you through a couple of things that you'll need to do before you start with this. Okay, so first of all, you've got to decide what area you want to treat in your lawn. Second of all, you want to measure how big the area is that you want to treat in your lawn. And then third of all, you've got to decide, okay, so is the weed problem of such a matter that you want to treat the whole part of the lawn? So basically, if the weeds are across the whole lawn, which is not my case at this stage, I just want to treat spots of the lawn. So I want to either spot spray or zone spray areas of the lawn, but you might decide to just spray the whole lawn, which is a blanket spray. Okay, so in that case you want to measure the whole lawn, or if you want to spot or zone spray, you want to measure the size of the area that you want to treat. Okay, so I've just quickly come indoors to just explain the rates that you have to apply onto your lawn. So this is the one I'll be looking at: mixing and application. Dilute 50 mils of your bandweed or your product in 5 liters of water and apply as an even spray onto 100 square meters. Okay, so first of all, you've got to work out your area, and then you've got to apply 10 mils per liter. Okay, I'm looking at that because I've got a 1 liter sprayer, so I'm going to put in 10 mils of effective bandweed in 1 liter of water. Or if you've got a bigger area, you'll just work it out for yourself. You've got to work out the area that you want to cover. If you want to cover 100 square meters, you'll use 5 liters of water with 50 mils of effective bandweed. So please do read the precautions. They say everything that you need to know about this product, and also all the products are not labeled exactly the same. So mine is this ratio, but your product could be anything else, and then just work it out accordingly. Okay, so I'm picking up the video here, and just before we go and spray our weeds, we want to go for a small test run and just see how quickly this tank of ours, this is the one I chose, this is actually the 1 liter one, the smallest one I've got, just because of the size of area I want to treat. It's not that big, so I'm going to use the small one. We just want to see how quickly this gets rid of whatever is inside. So I'm going to fill this up with water to 1 liter, and then without adding our weed control, and just go for a test run and see how quickly we get rid of whatever is inside. Okay, so the one I've got here hasn't got changeable nozzles, although the one that you've got on the front is one that you can turn and set the spray from like a single jet stream to more a fan type of spray. It creates a very nice mist actually, and that is exactly what you want for spraying weeds. Okay, so I've actually done pretty darn good because I've sprayed in 2 passes in roughly, I measured about 12 square meters. I've sprayed almost exactly half of this can. I don't know if you can see that, but okay. I've covered about 12 to 13 square meters, so I'm walking a little bit fast, so I'll just slow it down a little bit, and hopefully in 10 square meters I'll be able to empty this can. Okay, so with my second pass I did it almost a perfect pace, so I got rid of almost everything in this can. I think I nailed the speed, and with my type of sprayer that I've got, just a small one, it is quite irritating at holding it at knee height, so you have to bend down a little bit, but I think I figured out the pace. And you want to pump every time that you've did a run, you want to pump it back up. But I'm just going to zone spray, so it's not that important. I'm just going to spray certain areas, and it's going to be a small part. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the chance, I'm going to mix it up with my weed control. Also, I've got some surfactant or wetting agent. What this does is it makes the weed control stick to the leaf of the plant. So this is quite important, but it's basically the same thing as dish soap. So I suppose I could have used that, but I've got this, so I'm going to use that. And yes, let's see how it goes. So I'm going to fill up my tank half full with water. Now I'm going to put on some PPE, just some gloves, and also you will need some long pants. In South African terms, that means that you'll have to pull up your socks. All good to go, and try and do this on as wind still day as possible. You don't want the wind to blow your mist, because you want as fine a spray as possible, your mist all over the place. So now I'm going to measure out with this measuring cup that they give you 10 mils. Hey. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure out 10 mils and add it to my half a can of water here. About 11 mils, but doesn't matter, it's close enough. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of the surfactant. This has got a rate that you have to put it in with, but it's not that strict. It doesn't do any harm really, so you don't have to kill yourself for making a little bit of an error here. So what I've done here is I've gone and filled up the remainder of this, so hopefully I've got the right ratios. I'm sure I've pretty much measured out 100% right, maybe a little bit over, under, doesn't really matter. Now you want to pump up your sprayer and give it a go. Also, I'm going to put on some safety goggles, maybe not necessarily going this extreme, but you don't really want to get this stuff into your eyes or into your mouth. On your skin it's actually not that bad, you just have to wash it off properly afterwards. Okay, so I'm all pumped up and ready to go. See what I did there? So now basically you just want to copy the speed that you've done on your previous pass. feel like such a loser with my glasses on. Well, I've basically sprayed out the whole can, and ladies and gents, that is basically it for weed control. So I wish I could show you the results, but the results will only show in the next 10 to 14 days, unfortunately. But with that being said, so if your weed control didn't work as effective as you'd hope, then just apply it once again using the exact same method. I've sprayed more or less all the areas that I wanted to on this part of lawn. But yes, so thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. That's all I have from my side on weed control. That was episode 2 application. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and if you liked it, give me a thumbs up and please subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next week. And I'm also very excited to announce that Project Backyard is starting. The mess at the back I'm going to try and sort out. So over the next 4 or 5 weeks, I don't know how long it's going to take, we're going to do tons of videos regarding the backyard update. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers for now. Boo.